If you go out and you're just gonna, crush it and kill it and over sing and this whatever, there's a really good chance you're gonna lose your voice. And there's a good chance you're gonna lose your voice pretty young in life. Hey everybody, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. How important is it to warm up your voice before singing? Well, we get asked that about any sport, about playing an instrument, about pretty much anything. It's extremely important. And we've seen a lot of professionals lose their voices and think that they're impervious to having to warm up and stretch. So the first thing that's kind of interesting, I'm 60 years old. I'll be 61 in December. I'm not sure when this will release. And the older that I've gotten, the more I realize how important it is to stretch. Okay, so I play pickleball, and I cannot tell you how many times I've hurt myself when I haven't stretched. And the more that I do that, the more I get elasticity in my body and good collagen working together, whatnot, the more important I realize how important it is to warm up. Now, the voice is even more fragile. So if you go out and you're just gonna, crush it and kill it and over sing and this whatever, there's a really good chance you're gonna lose your voice. And there's a good chance you're gonna lose your voice pretty young in life. I've never sung better at my age. In fact, my channel just came up on, get a load of this, 200 million views. Thank you so much, everybody. That would be the equivalent of playing a 10,000 seat arena for 20,000 days straight. Sold out. Okay, that's how many views that is. So 200 million people can't be wrong. I don't think. And so I bring this up because when we stretch our voice, we get elasticity, we get resiliency, we get all of these things that loosen up the voice and give us the ability to sing things with ease, or much greater ease, and the preservation of the voice. If we don't do that, we might as well just be taking a baseball bat to our voice every time we go out and do something, because we're literally hitting the pavement with our voice, and that just is not smart. So what I recommend, by the way, I have a singing course. It's called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. If you're interested, you can find it right here at KenTamplinVocalAcademy.com. I'd recommend just starting simple with my 30-minute singer course, because when you warm up, you don't want to warm up too fast because you haven't built muscle memory or muscle strength or stamina, and you want to just sort of work your way into it. You don't walk into a gym and pick up really heavy weights. You start with 5s and 10s and 15s and 20s until you build up enough stamina, enough strength to do that. Now, I do have some free tutorials. Look up my daily warm-ups on YouTube. I've got all kinds. We have 1,800 videos on YouTube. So I have all kinds of wonderful free tutorials. I have a free singing forum. You can find it right here at KenTamplinVocalAcademy.com/forums, and you can sign up for free. There's over 20,000 singers in there, all discussing all these different techniques and ways to get good at this. But I bring this up because when we warm up, there's this weird misconception that the voice only has so much life in it, okay? And this turns out to be really important because we are so ginger with our voice, and we pamper it, and we do all these things. Well, actually, we don't want to do that. We want to start off gentle, but we want to get it up and ramp it up to what it's going to be like in game time. So a lot of people say, don't warm up your voice for more than 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes when you sing. That's baloney. I actually warm up my voice for a solid hour, sometimes 90 minutes before I go sing for 3 or 4 hours, like straight up. The more I do this carefully, the more I realize and understand the importance of doing it. Now, let's look to some greats. Let's look at Pavarotti, for example. Leone Maggiore was one of his vocal coaches, or at least the guy that warmed him up before shows. And according to Leone, Pavi would warm up 2 hours before an aria. Before he sings for 3 hours, the big notes. He'd warm up really slow, really gentle throughout the day. He'd spend a couple hours, maybe sometimes 3 hours, depending on the condition of his voice or how often he'd been singing. In fact, the more he sang, the more he had to warm up, the longer he had to warm up. And this became even more evident and true in his older years. This is true for a lot of opera people because of how heavy they sing and how demanding their roles are when they do sing. So let's take a cue from the greats, and let's understand that the best voices and the most well-preserved voices, the ones that last the longest, can have most endurance, etc., warm up their voices, and not like a lot of the rock stars that we've seen that have completely lost their voices. Okay? Hopefully this information was helpful, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And please stick around for my next video. Until next time, peace out.